In the beginning, the center started out as just a family group. We would find a gym at a local church or facility that would allow us to use it for what we called fellowships at the time. It was a potluck. So we brought a dish and we all came to the gym and watched our own kids and just kind of started building community. That evolved into programs that could benefit our families that we would try to negotiate for a reduced budget. The Center for ASD was established in 2009. It was after my son, our youngest son, started showing signs of regression. I quit my job with corporate America. I worked for a healthcare system. When I quit my job, we applied for disability for my son, and with my husband's salary, we still made $21 too much a month to qualify. So like many families that were middle income, lower to middle income, we made too much money to get assistance, but didn't have enough money to benefit our children. Seeing the change in him is amazing. He started attending the center in 2017. And just the person that he became, whenever I removed him from what was a stressful situation for him to a situation where, again, it was lower ratio and he got to do school kind of according to what he needed. He's just a person that I know never would have existed if the Center for ASD wouldn't exist. Even as he is an adult now, seeing him help others when he's in group settings, seeing others ask for help and seeing him respond and engage compared to what he does at home. At home, he doesn't care to do a whole lot of anything. He really chooses to be by himself most of the time. So seeing him engage and actually be a part of something bigger is pretty powerful for me as a parent, because all I see of him is someone who wants to be home and be left alone. That just kind of laid the foundation and the framework for the center, making sure that we remained affordable to families and also accessible, being in the part of the Metroplex that we were. We are in Burleson now. We started in Crowley, Texas. There were no resources that were available to families that were not north of the Metroplex. So everything that I needed to take my son to was in Southlake or Plano. So making sure that we remained accessible geographically to our families was very important to us. So we're not just a parent group, we're a community. What is beautiful about the community that we share as families is, for instance, one of our families had a daughter who had a seizure, and immediately she was able to reach out to another mom who deals with seizures. The comfort that you find in that space, it's something that you can't put a price on. And then immediately, whenever that mom got the call from the mom who was in the ambulance, she sent out a notice to us and said, "Hey, this is happening. Just FYI, we may need to help this family on the back end, and they may need something." So showing up for each other like family, not just like a parent support group. So the bottom line, I'm just a mom. I'm just a mom who started this place because I wanted something different and something better than what existed for my child. And what I learned and what I have learned and I continue to learn is what better space can I receive advice and instruction than from other moms who have been through it. We are very particular in making sure that our parents gather at least once or twice a month and we have conversations with each other and we get to share firsthand information. Oh, have you been here and what was that like for you? And oh, have you tried this? And oh, this is what I think helped my child. And we just share that information. I think that parents are undervalued resources when it comes to the actual care for our own children, especially in the space that we're in. It's so much bigger than what I think I ever anticipated. And especially as your children start getting older, your needs change and your needs change as a parent. So having to walk through the guardianship process or applying for Social Security, it's very daunting and sad, and a lot of paperwork is needed and overwhelming. So being able to sit with other parents who have been through that is great. Over the years, just seeing the needs of our families has evolved our programs. We needed to make sure that we have things for our older participants. Our mission is to deliver lifelong support for the well-being of the special needs community. So that lifelong, really, we try to stay true to that, but The youngest that we serve is 2, and the oldest that we serve right now is 54. So we have to be able to adapt and evolve to what does service look like? What is service going to look like for a 70-year-old one day? We need to figure that out, because just because our participants get older, it doesn't mean that they go away. Their needs change, and we feel very strongly about continuing to serve them and their families in those spaces. We start by making sure that our kids are taken care of, right? That we know, is the restaurant that I'm going to, do they have chicken strips and french fries that don't have the pepper flakes on it? Because if it has a pepper flake, my kid can't eat it, or my kid won't eat it. Not that they can't, my kid won't. If I'm calling ahead to every restaurant that I go to with my child, then it's easier for me to stay home and not go to the restaurant and just feed him what we have at home. So creating this isolation for myself, and it's what we all do as parents, it's exhausting. It's mentally exhausting. So constantly preparing for what's next, preparing for what's next, preparing for what's next, not only for our kid, but for ourselves. So someone asked us yesterday, how do you know that someone likes something if they can't verbalize it? Well, we can watch and we can see where they gravitate to, and then we can ask them questions from there. So as one of our programs in our adult program, Reach, we have Reach Market, where they make things. They make candles and they sew and bookmarks and all kinds of things that they go out and sell to the community at different times. But one of our participants, we saw him really checking out the candles one day, and we asked him, do you want to make candles? And he was like, yes, and we started making candles. So I think being able to slow down and pay attention to those that we serve is very important. And again, it provides them that opportunity to try different things that may bring them fulfillment. Being a mom and being the founder of this organization, it is hard for me to ask for help, but it's very necessary for not only my family, but families that we serve, that we have that help. Because again, Texas is ranked number 49 in the United States as having the worst benefits for families and individuals with special needs. So there is a very large gap. And the work that we do here goes beyond helping just the individuals that we serve. We think it's very important that people come in and tour us and meet the people that we serve, make friends with them, and just see the value in what we do. One of the fun things that we have is we have junior volunteers. And I like to think that the junior volunteers come in over the summer and they're able to carry that education with them back into the classrooms. So it's beneficial for other people, in the school during the course of the year. I like to think we're creating a little army of hopeful kids and kids that are going to advocate for our special needs population. We used to say that we take the kids into the community, our participants in the community, so they can learn how to be a part of the community. But now it's time the community learn how to include us. So that is why we are very adamant about getting into the community as much as we do. We prepare so much, and we really think that it's time people start meeting us in the middle. One of my good friends, he's a lieutenant with Fort Worth Fire Department, and we asked him one time, what do you get from your family being a part of the center? And he said, I get peace of mind. So I can go out and I can be better at my job, because I know that not only are my boys taken care of, but my wife is taken care of too. So whenever you support the center, you're not supporting a kid, you're not supporting one program, you're supporting life and hope for the families that we serve.